Hey everyone, Joel here. Hope you had a good weekend. Happy almost Monday afternoon. Um, things have been going. I had a really good weekend. Well, I had a really good weekend professionally, I should say. I'm a Steelers fan, and the Steelers were fucking terrible yesterday. So that was great. Waiting months and months and months for the football season to start back up for us to get destroyed 30-7 at home. I was going to do Sunday Ticket on YouTube. I thought about it, $400. So that was already strike one, too. After that sales performance, there's no way I'm paying for that. We're going to figure something else. I don't know what we're going to do, but you're not getting all my money just for me to watch the Steelers get danced on every single week. So that was great. Other than that, chilling at the crib. Mother-in-law's here in town. Daughter's good. Life is good. It is not 100 degrees outside, so I've been all right. This weekend was cool. Moonlighters Showcase, Moonlighters Club Showcase. I just forgot what to call it because we rebranded to the Moonlighters Agency. I think I'll just use the club as like the podcasty stuff. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But the showcase is full steam ahead. I went to Baltimore this past weekend. It was great. I love Baltimore. It's funny how you leave from DC. It's no traffic, 45 minutes to get to Baltimore. And the only real similarities are the fact that DC has row houses, Baltimore has row houses. Baltimore's probably more like Philly. But Baltimore's so much more of a neighborhoody city than Washington, D.C. is. D.C.'s nice. Like when you get to like Northeast, different parts of Northeast, Northwest, there's some really nice neighborhoods, good walking. Just the way the city's laid out, it's nice. But it's also very, not business-like, but it's weird to describe DC. It's very, the city seems formal. Like, it doesn't, like, I guess unless you get to, like, deep southeast or northeast where, it's black folks kicking it, chilling, and it seems like, yeah, this feels like a regular neighborhood. DC can just feel real formal, especially all these new condos going up. When you get to the middle, the downtown area, it just is what it is. You get to Baltimore, I just feel like it just feels like a real neighborhood. More row houses everywhere. Baltimore's smaller. Seems more communal, seems cozier as a city than DC. I like DC, but I love going to Baltimore. It's just really, it's always good. You drive in, you see Ravens Stadium. I hate the Ravens. They won yesterday because the Steelers are trash. We did not win. But you just come in, you see the stadium, you get to downtown, you see the Inner Harbor. I just always like going to Baltimore. The showcase I'm planning will be in Baltimore. It's on November 3rd at Mobtown Brewing. I decided to go there to meet with a couple folks and also just go to Mobtown Brewing to take some shots of the venue itself. So I went down, actually with my wife, daughter, and mother-in-law, because we have a friend who lives in Baltimore. Really good, one of my wife's closest friends from South Carolina. So I said, hey, why don't we all go down there? I'm going anyway. You can go hang out. So that is what they did. They kept the car. I went to then go to the places I had to go to. First stop, I went to visit my friend Akio, who was doing a signing at Soundgarden Baltimore in Fells Point. I've never really been to Fells Point. I've been to Baltimore a bunch. Never hung out in Fells Point. I liked it. It was nice. So he made some T-shirts and was selling them down. I checked them out, said what's up. Got a couple T-shirts, took a couple pictures, shot out up to East Baltimore Street by the Reginald Lewis Museum. I went to the Mini Hip Hop Museum. I didn't know if they were open or not. I thought I'd just check it out. If you're in a new city where you're not familiar with stuff, check your hours. I've been to Baltimore a few times. I've gone to businesses that were closed. That is not a good idea. Sometimes you can get yourself jammed up. I was not, but still, just know. If you don't, and always know, like, if I got to wait for an Uber or something, let me know where I am before I go to this place I've never been to before. If I got to hang out in a bar for a little bit, wait for this, or a coffee shop, I know where to go. Anyway, went down to the Mini Hip Hop Museum. They were closed, so I sent the owner, Millie, a message. I would like to get them at the showcase as well. Shot over downtown to the Black Genius Art Show. Chopped it up with Brian. Connected on the showcase. We're good to go there. Just got to take some, again, more photos, hang around the shop a bit. Shot over to Mobtown Brewing on the east side, like southeast, somewhat close to Canton. I don't know if it's Canton. But I took some shots at the venue. I wanted to hook up with the manager of the what's it called? The brewing room manager, Tim, who was nice enough to let us do the event. Was not there, so I'll go back during the week and send a message before. But that was the point. Get to Baltimore, meet with a couple of folks who are going to be in the showcase, but most importantly, get to Mobtown Brewing and do that. Sorry, drinking a Coke. Got to stay awake. So yeah, it was fruitful. Drove back with the family, just chilled on Saturday, watched Alabama lose to Texas, woke up on Sunday, Steelers nightmare. Here's where we are. So as of now, we have 4 confirmed guests for the showcase. Akio Evans, good friend of mine, designer, shoe muralist, documentarian. Akio's the reason I know anything about Baltimore. I went there with my wife to a football game, and he was just nice enough to just show me around, and I've been able to meet a lot of people through him. Akio has spoken at a showcase before, but he will be doing this one in his hometown. Hoping to get the mini hip hop museum. It's also where the same building where they have a gallery about nothing, where they do like sip and paints. It'd be nice to get them at the show. And moving on, we have Jasmine Manning, another artist. I met her through Akio, of course, at the Black Genius Art Show. And she will be at the Moonlighters Club as well. Drama Mama Bookshop. I actually met Drama Mama Bookshop at Eastern Market in D.C. I bought a notebook. It's a really nice notebook. They had different people on. It's like sketch. It looks like it's a wood carving. And I think it is wood carving, engraving. Is that Angela Davis on mine? It's either, yeah, I think it's Angela Davis. Yeah, Drama Mama Bookshop's located in Baltimore. They'll be there, as well as the Black Genius Art Show. So the last one I have to confirm is a mini hip hop museum. But these folks are going to take the stage one by one to tell you what it is like to have a passion, to run a business, or to do something on the side while working. And even if they're not doing it at that time, they're going to talk about the transition and really just the passion behind it. And the how. The big thing about the Moonlighters Club is there are a lot of people who want to do different types of activities outside of work. But when you watch entrepreneurship specials or listen to podcasts, I think there are shows that do a great job of telling you how people like grew a business. Like this is from a marketing standpoint, from an SEO standpoint, from a team standpoint. This is how we did it. We got money. This is what we did with that money. This is how we pitched to get them. Like, I think there's tons of great podcasts that do, like How I Built This, literally, How I Built This. But I think, not that those podcasts do a bad job of this. I think we all forget just how much we put into something and accomplishments. So you forget the small things. Like, how did you're making merchandise. How'd you make your first piece? My friend Jamerson Vincent, who is a DJ, who was an IT admin at the company we used to work at together, Skyward, would work on Thursday and Friday, get to work at like 8, if not earlier, do his job completely, leave at 5, take the train from downtown Boston to Cambridge, go home, nap, eat, come back, pack his DJ equipment, come back to Boston driving, which it's not a long distance, but driving from Cambridge to Boston is shitty. Excuse my language. And then do DJ sets after setting up from like 10 p.m. to 9 p.m. till 2 in the morning. Getting done, packing everything up, going back home, going back to work if this was a Thursday night on a Friday. So while we talk about a ton of things on the podcast and at the showcases, this is really those moments. Just telling people, just trying to make the idea of entrepreneurship or side hustling or moonlighting, try to make it as tangible as possible. Like, instead of just going, I was here, then I raised a bunch of money, or I was here, then I sold a bunch of stuff. It's like, this is how I sold the first piece. This is how I built that first piece. It's not impossible. It may be really hard, but here's how it happened. Here's everything I did by myself. A lot of people may struggle finding that co-founder or coder or artist. Feel they need an assistant. So this showcases someone going, it was just me. This is how I maintained my social media presence while going to work. This is how I organized my posts. This is how I allocated my time so I didn't have a nervous breakdown. So that's the big thing. I want people in the crowd to be able to see it and then be able to go home and then logically look at what, if they are into entrepreneurship and moonlighting, really say, I can do this. I've heard this. I've heard how others do it. I can fit this in, and then get to a point where maybe I don't have to work anymore, or maybe I want to work, but I can now maintain these two things without feeling overly stressed. And also for people the ones who don't want to moonlight or be entrepreneurs, for them to learn more about brands, like cool brands to support. I think we all like buying in the U.S. We like spending money and supporting people and buying nice things for ourselves. I hope people can go and say, you know what, I like buying shirts. This person makes nice shirts, and I also know this person. I know where this comes from. This person's a DJ, but I like this DJ. I may have an event for them down the road. These artists have projects. I may have a way to involve them. So that's the point. I'm hoping to get that, especially in a city like Baltimore, where I feel like there's a lot of great things happening, and the city gets a bad rap, and I understand it. But there are a lot of creative people here. I'm in D.C., but there are a lot of creative people there and a lot of cool things happening. And there are a lot of people who do want to help. There's a lot of support out there. And there's a lot of great people who just have not had a chance to connect yet. And hopefully they can do that at our showcase. All right. I hope I sold that to anyone in that Baltimore area. Anyone in the DMV area who wants to shoot up to Baltimore on November 3rd, Friday night, do it. It'll be great. In the meantime, showcase. I have to make sure my social media is all set to support the showcase. Yeah, that is going well. I will be speaking at the Boston Ujima Project's Assembly of Black Possibilities in less than a month. I'll be in Boston on October 2nd. I think I fly out. Let me look. Where's my Cali? I will be, that's short for calendar, October 1st I fly out. Sunday. I got to make sure I do it earlier so I don't miss the Steelers getting their heads kicked in. So I will be out there for that. I will be doing a session for the Assembly of Black Possibilities. Pumped about that. Anytime I get to go to Boston. I'm just waiting to do more interviews with the Ujima Project. And also we have to finish our editing job for Black Market Nubian Square. So there's work that still has to be confirmed through Ujima in the showcase. So I like it because I feel like when I'm working on the showcase, all I'm doing is trying to get the name of the podcast out there and the agency out there. Yeah. And I got a couple events next week, so we'll check in prior to that. But the big thing is showcase. Confirm the last guest. Tell more folks. Get more eyes on the event, and we will go from there. Everyone out there, enjoy the rest of your day. It's a crazy day. It's 9/11, man. It's been 22 years. That's nuts. So, yeah, man, remembering anyone who lost their life during that, or anyone who was affected by that, it's a crazy benchmark in American history that we'll be remembering forever. So I hope you're able to just, take some time to reflect, or just take some time to take care of yourself today. We're all running around like we're crazy. It's okay. Take some time to just make sure you are okay. So I'm gonna get back to it. Getting ready to pick up my daughter from daycare. To all of you listening, thank you so much for your time. You'll be hearing back from me soon. I think I'm just gonna keep talking into the mic and do more episodes as much as I can, probably daily. But if I got something to talk about, I'll do it. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon.